We are California Colorists!
Welcome to California Colorists, artists committed to bold, dramatic color that energizes and inspires. I would like to introduce you to some very special artists. Cheryl Strahl is the Central Coast Magic of Light photographer. Lori Carlisle is a prismatic painter of color, shape, and texture. Michael J. Costa is an experimental photographer who explores the inner nature of beauty. And I'm Joyce Wyckoff. I mix photography, painting, and Photoshop to create what one local newspaper called reimagined reality. One of my favorite quotes comes from the artist Robert Motherwell, who urged us to walk on a rainbow trail, a trail of color and beauty. We hope the color and beauty you find here feeds your soul and lightens any dark mists that might be in your life.
I'm Lori Carlisle, and I'm a prismatic painter. The creative process is as much a part of me as breathing. There's something inside of me that needs to come out and can only be expressed by using bold, bright color. This is my way of transforming raw pigment into a physical representation of joy and happiness that can be shared with others. My painting, Follow the Light, is a representation of spirit and joy. The vivid colors flow outward, bringing light to the surrounding darkness.
Hi, my name is Michael Costa, and I am a fine art photographer. Photography brings the imagination to life, becoming a form of silent connection between camera and muse. Frozen is a series of organic abstracts filled with light, color, and peaceful beauty of one moment frozen in time. This project fuses the four elements of nature, water, air, and ambient light into a visual meditation of color, mood, and spirit. Since I first breathed life into this project, and within the fleeting moments of working with each piece, it seems to take on its own meaning and style, carrying a message of beauty, life, and the joyful transformation into the world and beyond. And one of my favorite images is Iris. The photograph Iris is a translucent representation of light and contrast. What draws me to this piece are the bold lines, colors, texture, and the patterns that twist and evolve into its own form, while taking you through a mystical and intimate journey into a visual abstract metamorphosis that I call photography.
I'm Cheryl Strahl, and I'm a photographer. The magic of light, that sums up the approach to my photography and defines it. I am constantly looking for the way light plays on a subject, reflections, shadows, lines, and shapes, and how it constantly changes from moment to moment. From an iridescent green hummingbird on a bright red flower in Costa Rica to a brilliant pink sunset afterglow over Morro Rock, the light is always special and magical. No matter where I am, on the Central Coast or on the other side of the world, camera in hand or not, I look for that unique image that defines a sense of place for me, one that will make memories, capturing that special moment in time. One of those magically special moments occurred during a recent warm summer night at the Mid-State Fair in Paso Robles. My night magic image, featured in this show, invokes memories of a carefree time, strolling down the Midway and then glancing up to see the beautiful, colorful lights of a huge Ferris wheel against that dark night sky. It's a celebration to me, celebrating both summer and life in such a fun setting. When shooting, it is important to me to look around, to see the other view, another perspective. It is that different view that I am presenting in this show. And it is my joy and pleasure to share those unique images with you.
I mentioned earlier that my art involves photography, painting, and Photoshop as part of a process of reinventing reality. I thought I'd tell you about one piece of art titled Inching into Wonderland. It began when a friend of mine and I were traveling through Big Sur and stopped at a small restaurant and art and gift garden. I found a wholly old metal chair that was flaking bright paint, purples, blues, and greens. I snapped a picture, but it wasn't until weeks later that it started to call me. That rigidly precise arrangement of holes wanted to be set free. It wanted to morph, and I was happy to play with it as it transformed into a flower, which then attracted a monarch caterpillar which I had found earlier in Arkansas. Suddenly, other images wandered into the mix. A half nautilus shell I found in a friend's bathroom, an image from a homemade kaleidoscope project, and a glass door from a hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. My imagination played with these bits of reality and became a metaphor for my journey, as I was indeed inching into Wonderland. I hope you enjoy seeing my work and the work of the other wonderful California colorists. We want to specially thank Deanna Richards for her generous offering of the Edward Jones Conference Room to local artists. Also, a special thanks to our sponsors, Tolosa Winery, Morro Bay Art Association, Crab Cakes Restaurant in Oakhurst, and the Sage Echo Garden and Nursery. We are delighted to support the Central Coast Fund for Children and Piedras Blancas Light Station with 20% of all sales.
Art is color.
Art is light.
Art is alive.
Art is spirit.
Art is a journey.
Art is forever.
Art is for everyone.
Art is.
We are CaliforniaColorists.